everybody, how you all doing? This is Queen Esther. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Welcome to the channel. So today I just want to jump into it. We are talking about being a virgin and being abstinent and the struggle and the weights that you have to go through or that you are going to go through that you don't get told when you decide to make such a decision. Your parents don't tell you this most of the time, and your church definitely does not tell you this, okay? So your girl is here to tell you, prepare for the wait because it's a long one. All right, let's take it back. So this is really mostly for my younger girls out there. My other ones, you guys probably already know this, but sometimes you might not know it, so I'm here for you. If you have decided or you are about to decide to be abstinent, or you are going to decide as you are getting older, into becoming a woman, that you want to, be a virgin till you get married, which let's just start by saying it is a wonderful decision if you do want to be a virgin till you're married, or if you do decide to be abstinent until you're married. It's a great decision. It's a biblical decision. It's a religious decision. It's a godly one. It's a wonderful thing, and I think if you can do it, hallelujah, praise the Lord, you can do it. I'm very proud of you. But no one tells you the steps that you have to go through, the benefits and the disadvantage that you have to, meet along the way of deciding to be abstinence or being a virgin. So let's just dive into this. One of the things that you're going to experience if you decide to be a virgin mostly is the rejection that you're going to get every single time. I don't care how beautiful you are going to get rejected so many times from men. Okay? So back in the days, in my opinion, again, by the way, I'm not an expert in all this. This is my opinion. This is my experience. This is the experiences of my friends and people that I've spoken with that have gone through things like this. So this is not me trying to claim that I'm some kind of expert or so. But believe me when I tell you, I've been through it. Friends have been through it. We've seen it right here in my face. So I will not tell you anything that I don't believe in or I have not experienced. Back in the days, usually, when you are a virgin, and it's kind of like a priceless draw. Like you're just like, oh my God, I'm a virgin. Men kind of want you. Most times you probably get married like 25 years old because you're a virgin, and just like, oh, I want to lock that girl down and marry her. She's chosen to keep this for me. It doesn't happen like that anymore. Okay? Your vagina is not a priceless draw anymore. Let's just be very honest with ourselves. No one cares about your vagina anymore. AKA most men. They don't care at all. You choosing to be a virgin or choosing to be abstinent is really for you. And I think it's very, very important that when you decide to take this decision in your life, that you really understand why you want to go through this journey. And you really understand the value that, that this means to you, not to anybody else at all. Because if you decide to go through this journey for the idea of, so I can get a good man, you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself because no one cares. Men don't care about it anymore. Okay? So please make sure you really understand, okay, I'm choosing to be a virgin because of this, because the Bible says I should be this, or because the Bible says I should be that, or because, this is the value that I hold for myself. Because when you understand that, it's like a 50% halfway into like knowing that you can actually go through that journey. Once you understand exactly why you've decided to be a virgin or why you've decided to be abstinent. Because if you don't truly understand that, you will never be able to be successful in this journey. And it's a long one. A long one in the sense of when we are like 16, 17 years old, probably when we're starting to have like a serious relationship, that's when men want to experiment. You know, they want to see if they are men, even though they're still boys. They want to experiment that. And if you're not giving it to them, again, someone else will. Let's just be very honest. Someone else will. Because you're going to receive a lot of rejections from men. The moment you tell them, oh, I'm a virgin, psh, deuces, who do you think you are? Is a virgin a God? Is a virgin a, $1 million? I can get it anywhere else. I can call the next chick and they will answer and things will happen. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. There are women out there that don't mind, and it does not make them a bad person. Let's just be very honest. Women that decide to have sex does not make them a bad person. They are wonderful women, and sex is beautiful. So don't think I'm just saying, oh my God, sex is bad. Sex is a wonderful thing. It's amazing. It's delicious. I am here for it. If it tastes like candy, it's good. But if you don't give it to them, they'll go somewhere else. And you need to, once you understand why you've chosen to be that, why you've chosen to be a virgin, why you've chosen to be abstinent, if a man rejects you, it's a little bit easier for you to say, you know what, that's fine, I understand, and move on. Number 2, when you decide to take this journey, you are also going to feel the pain from other women. In the sense of the pain of feeling left out. I know. Because you probably have friends that are, having sex, and they'll tell you all about it and how delicious it is and what they did and how many minutes they went and what legs they flew here, what positions they did, and, how they put it down, how they made a man cry. I mean, I can go on and on about this, and you might start feeling, oh my God, I want to be able to experience that. Oh my God, what will it feel like? And then you watch all these movies and all that, people are having sex and blah, blah, blah. And you might feel that pain of feeling left out. But when you understand the reasons why you chose to be abstinent and why you chose to be a virgin, it's halfway of the battle. Another thing that I've always noticed and I've always told a lot of people is, when you feel rejected, it's the most annoying thing ever. I have had instances when men have rejected me because I chose not to have sex with them, either at that moment or at all. And you start to wonder, you start to have this low self-esteem for yourself. And you're like, am I not good enough? Why doesn't he like me? What does the other girl have that I don't have? Doesn't he understand the value of who I am? Can he not see that I'm a good woman? Can he not understand that I can make him happy? I work so hard. You begin to have this judgment on yourself because of the rejection that you've gone through with different men, because of a decision that you chose to make, that you thought it was a valuable decision. And it is, but not a lot of people understand that value. So one of the things that I like to do for myself, and not a lot, but a few of my friends that are virgins or abstinents, is one, truly being comfortable with who you are and truly appreciating who you are. Because when you begin to love and appreciate and know who you are, there is no amount of rejection. There is no amount of a man telling you no and walking away that will faze you. Because when you know you are intelligent, you know that you are worthy, you know that you are beautiful, you know that you are hardworking, you know that you have every skills that a woman should have in order to be a great woman, in order to be a great girlfriend, in order to be a great wife. You know who you are, especially you know who God is for you. And when you begin to understand that, life will just be so much more easier for you. Because you're going to have to wait a long time. I'm 33 years old. I have friends that are in their 30s now and are not married. And, some of my friends that are, most of them are virgins or abstinents. And we've gone into circumstances where men reject us. And you wonder, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, why don't you have a man? Oh my God. You know, because when we were your age, when we were younger, we used to look down on those women that were like 35, 40 years old, not married. You're just like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with that? And you'd be like, oh, don't worry. When I'm 25 years old, I'll be married. It does not happen like that anymore. At all. I've always said this, that women wait for the right man and men wait for the right time. Your timing of, having the idea of, oh, because I'm a virgin, I'm gonna get married early, does not happen like that at all. At all. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer. And you have to wait in faith. You have to wait in prayer. You have to wait in the strength of yourself and the strength of God that is in you. And I don't mean to make this all religious or anything like that, but I'm just speaking from experience. One of the things that I need to really educate some men about is the fact that a lot of men lose on good women because of the mentality of, I had to have it. I would not be a man if I don't have sex. You lose on important women that could be game changers for you in your life. Women that could come in and partner up with you, and you guys will make a huge difference in both of your lives and in your family. Because of the mentality of, oh, my penis has to be functional. If I don't have sex, my penis is not functional, then I'm not a man. It's ridiculous to me. So crazy to me. Because there are so many amazing women out there, but very few men that are worthy of these amazing women. Because most of the men, and again, this is not a video to bash men, most of the men are thinking with their and not with this. It's just the reality. So my girls out there, I don't want you to sit down there like crying about, oh my God, why am I not married? Oh my God, because I'm a virgin, I'm like the most amazing person ever. No, you are not. You will have to wait and pray for that one man, because it takes just one man to understand the value of what you've chosen to do. And one thing I like to advise people, something that I do and something that my friends, we kind of practice, is when you meet a man that you like, I would advise you not to really tell them immediately that you're a virgin. I know it sounds like it's deceiving, but I would say let them get to know you first a little bit, see if you even like them and see if they like you. Build a foundation first, and have that chemistry. And if you once you've kind of built that, then discuss that with them, because you don't want to have to wait for too long before telling a man that, oh, by the way, your pipe is not entering into my vine. You don't want to deceive them, but at the same time, don't wait for too long. Let them know and let them make that decision. And one of the things I like to tell people is, this is a choice that I have made for myself. It's not an easy decision. I can tell you that for a fact, because I do get tempted. But I needed to go pray about it and see if this is something that you are also willing to do. Not for me, but for yourself. And pray and see if I am the right woman for you to go through that journey with. Because just because I'm amazing doesn't mean that I'm amazing for you. You understand what I'm saying? So I always tell people, go pray about it. Talk to God and find out if this is where you want to see your life, or if this is who you want to see your life with. If this woman is worth you going through this journey with. Because if they don't decide to make that decision on their own, then it is going to be extremely hard for them to actually fulfill that responsibility of deciding not to have sex, because they will get tempted. But once their mind is already programmed to understanding that I'm also doing this for the value of myself, aka the man, for the value of God and for the value of this woman, the woman should just be like the last reason of why you decided to, to go through this journey with her. Because for her, she's going through this for herself. So she's always going to be number one. So you need to be number one for yourself while you decide to go through this journey. Pray about it. And if it's something, and for women out there, if it's something that the man cannot do, don't be mad at the man. A lot of women get so mad. Oh my God, I cannot believe him. He's such a horrible person. No, he's not a horrible person. It just means that it's not something that's for him. It's just not for him. And you cannot fault him for that. That's not his destiny. Everybody has their own destiny to live. So if they decide that this is not for them, wish them well, pray for them, and let them go, and you pray that they meet a woman that they'll be happy with. Because at the end of the day, don't we all just want love and just want to be happy? So that's kind of things that I like to do, and some of my friends kind of like to do. But my most important thing is, don't you ever, no matter what a man tells you, and men will give you some sweet words. They will give you some sweet words. Don't you ever feel the need, the obligation to have sex with a man just to keep a man, just to keep the relationship. Because at the end of the day, by the time you're not giving him the way that he wants to be given, he will find someone else to give him the way that he wants to be given. If your legs are not flying the way that he wants, he wants the legs to be flown or whatever, he will go somewhere else. So don't ever feel pressured to have sex with a man when you don't want to. Now, if you decide after years of being abstinent, you just like that, you know what, Queen Esther, I did this, I tried it out, it worked for me for a while, right now I just want to have sex. Then do it. It's up to you. No one should judge you for the decision that you've chosen to make for yourself. Because you have to walk that walk with yourself and with God. So, or if you decide, okay, I'm not going to be a virgin anymore, I'm going to have sex, do you. As long as you're doing with the person that you actually do care about, and as long as you're doing it for yourself and you're actually going to enjoy it, that you don't feel pressured. Because believe me, I don't care how strong a woman is, if a man has some words and has some ways to talk to you, he will make you have the sex that you didn't want to. I know it's like, we can claim on all this independent woman, but women, we've all been there. There've been times when we've been weak and we just like, you know what, fine, open the legs, let's just get it out of the way. And then after that, the misery that you feel, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. And that's one of the things I like to really just stress out. This sex thing is only a 2 seconds thing. It's not the 30 minutes, 1 hour thing that everybody sees on TV. It doesn't last that long. The most is like 10 minutes. Let's just be very honest. The most is 10 minutes. Now the foreplay will take longer, which it should take longer, can take longer. But the actual sex thing is in and out, in and out. It's not worth it. And then you finish and you feel miserable. So what's the point? What's the point of even doing it? But if you're doing it because it's actually what you want, then hey, have fun. But I can tell you, being a virgin, being abstinent is not an easy journey to go through. It's a long process. And the rejection will be painful. It will be so painful. But if you believe in what you are doing, it's halfway of the battle. Halfway of the battle. So I hope that really helps you out. Please don't feel pressure to having sex if you don't want to have sex. Understand that the journey is going to be long because most men don't really care about your vagina anymore. Okay? You only have to wait for that one man that is for you. And that's all you have to pray for. It's that one man that will understand why you're doing it and appreciate it and also willing to go through that step with you in order for you to say, okay, you know what? Me waiting was well worth it. You know what I mean? And just be happy with who you are, learn to love who you are, and that will help you a whole lot in the process of all this weight, because I'm 33. Speaking from experience. Yeah, so I hope that helps you. Please comment below if you have any questions. I can talk more on this, but I'm already past 20 minutes, and I don't want to go too long on this video. But if you have any questions, please ask me. I'll be willing to talk more about it, because it's such a crazy topic that I get a lot from my friends, and just how they feel like they have to give it in order for a man to be with them. And it's not that important. I'm telling you, it's not that important, because he'll get it somewhere else and he'll be fine, and you just be here miserable. Yeah, please comment below. Let me know if you have any questions. We can definitely go through more of this conversation. I love to talk about relationships and sex and just lifestyle. So I'll be very, very happy to have more of these conversations with you all, and just kind of share my knowledge of what I know, what I've experienced, with you all. So comment below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.